Hi, I'm Carcina.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Welcome. Now, many of you will be asking, what is this? And you have good reason to be asking, what is this? Because what is this is a perfect example of what we're talking about here. Is Anton Daniels being set up? Is Anton Daniels being set up? That's a very interesting ask. Because most people would believe, with all of the controversies that's going on, some of it might be his own self-doing. Some people say, no, he wants it like this. This is the way Anton Daniels likes it. And I'm like, does he? Why? Why would anybody want this to be their life? I just really think that is bizarre as hell. But then again, I don't know these people. I could just know what they portray, and we get to see it live. You know, Anton, we really haven't seen that guy since he was broke. And sometimes people forget they were broke before, you know, and they become this new reality, like Kwame would say, new money. But I think Anton Daniels is really bringing a lot of this on himself. I don't know if he really likes it like that. But I'm like, does he really understand what he's setting himself up for? And that dealing with these women online, not all of them are stable. Not all of them are even wrong about you. But your vices can destroy you from within. He might be smart with taxes and numbers and all of those things. And that's cool. That's a great thing to possess and have a trait for. But here's another problem that's on the horizon. Most people don't know what it is that you're doing right now. You feel me? It might look completely weird and different to them. How it might look to someone else of stature. Now, there was a live podcast chat of all of these people coming together to discuss the behaviors of Anton Daniels. People who have been on his platform. Tasha K was leading the charge. It was crazy. I'm just like, what?
Shout out to LTTV.
This is where we're supposed to be right now.
Salute to LTTV in the building, man.
So this guy, the LTV, they came and put it together.
Shout out to the LTTV.
I mean, it was something I had never seen before.
LT, and I'm certainly not implying that.
What's up, y'all? Hit the like button coming through the door. Appreciate it. Anton, to me, has multiple personalities. And he's displayed them countless times throughout everything he's been doing. So if I'm looking at this person with multiple personalities and different way he moves and go about, setting his standards on what he likes and what he don't like, it turns out to be another scenario.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
All of these
Salute
different
the
characters
LTTV in the
at
building, man.
one time blowing up and start taking
Shout out to
aim
LTTV.
at everybody. You know?
LTTV.
Nobody's L.
Though. Well, in that move.
So these scenarios come out of nowhere. Multiple personalities like the guy from Split. I know that when he starts doing that, when he starts mocking God and start thinking he's better than God, and now he's a God, that's when you got King Thaddeus. You see, that's that King Thaddeus behavior, where he feels he's a God. That's when he's King Thaddeus. When he's his nasty, disgusting, filthy self with women. When he wearing a bathrobe, don't even like to wear clothes. That's Dwayne. Aurelius is the guy that just cares about the numbers, the condition. Everything's got to be lined up, perfect. Got to make sure I'm proper. My shirt has to be properly ironed. I'm the top conservative guy. Anton is the black guy who wants to prove himself to the rest of the world. I just want to make it, and it's about people. That guy's been gone for years. Then you got Shayless, Aretha. Shayless Aretha likes to vogue for the cameras. And like to be a diva and do duck lips. Then you got AD. AD is his snapping, going crazy, yelling and got tempers and knocking stuff over. Ready to go at any moment, but never do. That's AD. Then you got the gaming guy, the guy that loves the video game and go on Twitter and talk about video games. That's Darth. Then you have Ian. Ian is the fashion guy. He gonna make sure everything matching. Color coordinated. That's Ian. Then you got Terrell, the guy that gets everybody together and gets into fights with everybody. Now, Terrell let his hands go. He ain't never won a fight either. He's the one that gets knocked out, get up, but he keeps going in that fight. That's when he turned into Terrell. When he started letting his hands go, but he can't fight. He gets knocked out and gets back up. That's Terrell. Marcus. Now, when he's Marcus, that's when he's on his Black Power movement. Come on, black people. This is what's good for black people. See, if black people do this, this is what I got this foundation for black people. And it's called Black People Foundation. And this is what we need to do. We got to come together. Then he started thinking he's a rapper. So he wants to dress up like him. That's when he's LL Cool Food. And he starts dressing up like he LL or something, wearing these weird ass hats. Then there's Antoine. Antoine's the type to have you donate all your money, and then everybody money lost in some investment scandal, and Antoine's just looking stupid. Like, I don't know. That's when he's Antoine. Now that's me barely breaking down this guy from not knowing him from really Adam. These are just from what I've been seeing in the last few weeks. I was able to nail down these personalities, and he will go through them in one conversation. He would flip into 4 to 5 different personalities within the same conversations. So I was able to put names to them to help you identify them. So when you see him, it equals up to one sucker from the city. So when you see these personalities, you can put a name to them. So when I see it, I'll be, okay, that's Aurelius. Yeah, okay, that's dirty ass Dwayne. I'm able to put these to, these things to, like, I could put a name to the personality, and he'll go in and out of them so quick. It's like it's natural for him. And I mean, I really feel bad for him because I thought, like, he don't really need this. I'm like, dude, you don't even need to be doing that. Why are you even over in this space? But some people, this is their lifeline. Like, they love the fame. So let's get to it.
I like that movie. So let's start the show.
Now, Tasha K is leading this charge. I don't know why this is happening. Really? Because I haven't been following him that much.
LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, let's get right into this one. Okay, so Tasha K has been getting cooked by her panelists. She's getting cooked by her fans. And she has had enough because they've told her about her interview. They kind of disappointed in Tasha K in the interview. Tasha K says it in this video that she's disappointed in herself. They're still talking about this Anton situation because there's new storylines every goddamn day as it pertains to the Anton situation. He's been taking L after L. This has been, for Corey and Anton, since their fallout, it's been terrible for both of them. They've just been continuous L's, just dusting it up. Now, they didn't really like her interview. They felt like she let him get away with a lot of bullshit, and so did she, because she was not as informed. She said this already. We already have the video breaking it down, but this is more of an intense or an extensive breakdown to what the hell she found out now and how she's going in on Anton and Micca, speaking about Micca's husband. There's a lot of details here, chat. Let's get into this.
So I'm gonna get to the Cat Williams stuff, then I'll get into the college stuff, then I'll get into the radio stuff, then we'll talk. I'll let y'all sound off on Anton and Micca. That shit has gone viral. We didn't even drop the shit on YouTube yet. And I'm seeing all the review videos being made. Like, they are doing fucking surviving series of Anton and Micca. This is crazy. So it
is crazy. O'Shea recently released a video. Many others reacted to it with I believe her name is Carrie, one of Anton's panelists. She recently dropped out of doing Room 9. She quit. She left. A lot of people are seeing the light, realizing that, hey, this is going terrible. There's one of his panelists that keeps caping for him, jumping on every YouTube panel, dusting it up, getting cooked. His career is being derailed as well. Anyone associated with that brand is getting cooked. As you see when people are reviewing Anton and his bullshit, the panelists are getting cooked too. It's not just Anton. They're getting, man.
Then we'll get back into 50 and Petty. And then, of course, we got a while on here. So, not Micca talking about the comedy special was trash. London, what's up, baby? What's up? Raise your hand. Y'all know how to do it. Hit the little 3 dots at the top and raise your hand. I'm going to ask you to unmute, and then you can unmute. So we'll talk about America's Next Top Model next after Anton and Micca. So any questions on the... Well, I'll let y'all, because y'all got questions. Any questions on the HBCU tour or whatnot, or the birthday bursts coming up, anything? London? What's up?
No, my bad. I wanted to say something about the Anton.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead. Well, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
You disappointed me with the interview.
I disappointed myself. What you
I'm
talking about?
like, where is Todd? Because I was watching it, it's like he was
Have
just
an excuse.
going all upside your head. I'm not like, what?
I have an
You
I
went
have a,
easy on him. And I'm like,
I have a valid reason.
why?
That's what everybody thought. They're like, yo, why are you like allowing him to get away with this bullshit? Because everybody knows Anton lies through his motherfucking teeth.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Mr. DJ Music with the $2 super chat. You said salute, like, and share. That's facts. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit that hype button after the video's done. Let's get it, chat.
Was he my last interview that day, or did I have somebody else after him? Was he my last interview that day? Anton.
No.
Who came after him? The white boy?
The show was last.
What's wrong?
The show was last.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
What is that? Oh.
What the hell was that?
Why are you playing?
I have an excuse for that.
Yeah, because he just.
I do.
Damn.
I do. I even said that. I said, what the fuck just happened here? I think because we were supposed to interview Anton a week prior, then the snowstorms happened. So we had to reroute him. So it was only just going to be him. So when they compiled the 12 interviews together, we still rolling out interviews from that week that we did in that same setting. I don't know if y'all know this. All the interviews are in the same setting. He walked in, I had did Keisha Cole's cousin.
Yeah, she froze.
I'm froze?
Tasha, you froze. Wait, Tasha. Yeah, you froze for a second. Hold on.
Say what you were saying again.
I'm back, Tasha.
Okay. I'm back?
Yeah, you back.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm looking at my Wi-Fi. It looks good. Okay.
So you good? No, but you did go out for a second, but you good.
That week was very intense. So that was the week that I did 12 interviews. That's not including the interviews that I did with the radio stations. Then I had to do PR. So
you were too busy to do thorough research on the situation at hand, pretty much. That's what I'm getting from this.
I'm getting rich.
Some of that's on your team then. Some of that is on your team to relay the info because a lot of folks are privy to what the hell's going on. Shout out to Searchai87 with the $2 super chat. You said big win for the Lakers, Knicks, Warriors, Lakers and Knicks. Warriors fans are pissed. Struggled with that one. Wait, Lakers didn't play today. Lakers played yesterday. They wouldn't they play Denver yesterday? The Knicks beat the Warriors. The Warriors had the lead most of the game, I recall. Yeah, but the Lakers played yesterday. Shout out to Bron and the Lakers. All right, let's get back into this.
Oh, I told you that soft rolling the brand out, right? So that day he walked in. I had did Keisha Cole's family that morning. Y'all ain't even seen that interview yet. It's coming out. I did Brashear Gray and his sister.
That is another thing. She said earlier in the preview, she's going to say later on in this video that she doesn't think that she's ever going to drop the Anton nor Micca interview on YouTube. So what we got and what we reacted to on my channel and some other people reacted to it, that's all pretty much we're getting on YouTube because she's not dropping the whole video.
And then Anton walked in while I was doing their interview. So he had sat down and his wife was there. They were very gracious people. I never watch Anton's content at all. I've only seen a couple of reviews. Like he seems like he just takes people's videos, let them talk, and then he says his little 2 cents on the end. I didn't, and then of course.
That's funny. She barely watches Anton's videos, but if you watch his videos outside of his panels, that's exactly what he does. He plays the video, he lets people talk for a majority of it. He says a 1-2, and then the video's done. And it's just like, you don't add much value to the damn video, but you're doing your views. It is what it is, man.
We asked him to come on the show because of the Corey Holcomb stuff. I had only planned on talking to him about the Corey Holcomb stuff. And then, of course, him being with Charleston White. I didn't know that Anton came with all these layers.
Yes.
I had no clue.
And listen to him, it's like he just a one-sided dude. Like, like what he made about the gay people. about we can't raise the kid. And what else?
What the
And
fuck I had got into? I said,
and then what made me mad, he talking about, I'm fine if my daughter want to be a housewife. If that's something she is, I'm like,
listen, I dropped the ball on that one, but I also learned a lot. So,
who are these niggas?
You know, I said I should have allowed my team. We're gonna start going, because literally when I have it in my mind, especially if I got 4 interviews planned out that day, I'm like, okay, I know the research on this person. I know the research. He came to do an all-out, it's a biography about me interview, and I didn't know that. I was just like, because I had interviewed Micca 2 days before.
Yeah, Anton does this weird shit where he tried to like interview Tasha. He started asking Tasha a bunch of questions, and then he tried to debate her on her responses. He tried to turn it into one of his dusty ass panels. He has one form of communication with women. It's very bizarre with this nigga.
Virtually at that same house. So I was just like, I'm thinking he coming to respond to that. Then when he got into all the politics and the religion, then he had did his research on me about, you know, why people follow you is because they don't like you. That's a fucking lie. Who told you that? Like, you don't watch my show. If they didn't like me, we wouldn't be number 3 right now in urban media. They wouldn't be trying to syndicate us right now. They talk about
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to SirChai87 with the $2 super chat. You said ironic how Corey and Tasha miscalculated Anton. Listen, man, if you're somebody that's a celebrity, somebody that's famous, talented, somebody that's not in the underworld of YouTube dusting it up like us, you don't really know much about Anton because you don't give a fuck, and he's not good for he doesn't drive enough attention generally for those bigger platforms until recently. So it's like he wasn't really on the radar.
my shit on the radio, so it's only best that I come on the radio. What the fuck? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm just like, what is this right now? Then when he start talking about, only LGBTQ people aren't capable of loving people. What the fuck are you I couldn't have. What? And then I'm half a bottle of wine in. That was like the 3rd bottle of wine that I had that day. So I'm just like, I couldn't.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to SirChai87 with the $2 super chat. You said not an accident. Anton avoids LTTV, Jason Black, and Tariq. That's facts, man. I didn't know he avoided Tariq Nasheed, but yeah.
Well, I guess so. You never know what's the real reason behind why people do the things that they do. You know, but it's, as you can see, it's some type of contagion here, right? You can see that there's something wrong. There's something off in this universe. You know, so shouts out to that panel, everybody who's in here breaking this down. It's Tasha K is doing damage control because she's not admitting her hate for Corey Holcomb is what put her in this situation. Her hate for Corey made this thing go viral. Now, has she just contained her composure, and exercised some decorum about herself, this wouldn't be a problem she's going through right now. She's going through it because this is what she chose. All she had to do was shut up and wait. But she wanted to jump on this thing as the first thing cooking. She couldn't help herself. So when people can't help themselves, they allow themselves to be played. They allow themselves to be put in a position they're not ready for. They can't get out of their own way. How many times you ever see someone say that about someone? Oh, that person just can't get out of their own way. That's where we at now. We're dealing with someone who don't know how to get out of their own way. And that's cool. If that's your agenda, saying, hey, this is what I want to do, and this is how I want to do it, we get it.
I'ma just say it right now.
You know what I'm saying? It's so much going on. People have no idea. No idea what's going on. Now, she's got everything to risk. Now, she's not going to put that interview out because I'm quite sure Micca and Anton says, you know, they put a cease and desist on her putting it out, saying, we don't want the interview out. And that's just that. And it went so bad that I think it's damaging to their brands. You know, this whole toxic thing is damaging to the conservative brand because it's not a good look. And it's like, why would Anton want to be in that space being a conservative man? That's all I'm saying. It just didn't make any sense. So she's trying, you know, it's trying her hardest to actually, you know, stand out and be her own person, in other words. She's trying to stand out and say, hey, this is it. This is what I'm representing. I'm clearing up why I was this way on that interview. Y'all heard it. This is how crazy it was for me. Oh, Outlaw then woke up. Now she's turning on Anton. Well, I can tell, I don't know what else to say about the situation except for this. You know, a lot of things were said and a lot of things were done. But Anton should just focus on what he's doing as far as you know, Anton should just focus on his political content, his Trump-loving conservative self. And I don't even know why he was even in this space. This space is not going to do anything but tear him to shreds. And you're getting nothing out of it. So if you want attaboys, pat on the back, this ain't the place that's going to do it. Tasha K couldn't because her thirstiness to hate on Corey Holcomb, she couldn't resist. When somebody don't like somebody so much, they just jump full speed ahead. That's what she did. She dived head first into the situation. The whole time Tasha K has been doing that. Now she's trying to get her syndication deal, but she got this lawsuit with, you know, Cardi B holding her back from a lot of it. But that's why she's trying to get herself syndicated and get her a deal. And, you know, that would be big money for her. But the company is not in her name anymore. It's in her husband's name. So, you know, it's a catch-22 how that's going to play out.
Yeah, shout out to you, Sir Chai.
I couldn't argue. I wasn't prepared to debate. That's not what I was there to do. So now that it's happened and he caught me off my game, I said, that will never happen again. So I said, that's why he got to come back in.
why would you be prepared to debate when you were prepared to interview the dude? That's the problem with Anton. See, you're thinking, oh, I need to come overly prepared. It's like at some point you got to push him back. You got to push back to the point where like, whoa, this is not a debate. You're not interviewing me, sir. Answer the questions and shut the fuck up. Like, what is this shit? You're trying to turn everything into a debate. Like, what is wrong with this nigga?
Because now I got the research on the motherfucker. I got
So if you do,
but you said this, he's very contradicting. And the man as a black.
See, this is the thing. She was listening to his bullshit, his lies, and the rest of us are looking at it like, oh, he's gaslighting the fuck out of her. But she didn't know because she doesn't realize how contradicting his statements were to his actual actual content on this platform. So he's saying a whole load of bullshit on Tasha K, and then when he comes back to his platform, everybody's like, bro, what was that, bro? Like we witnessed all this, and you're representing something completely different over there. Micca did the same thing, but it wasn't consistent with the things that Anton said. So Anton pretty much threw her under the bus because he didn't act like it was business and all the bullshit she tried to lie with. It was bad for Micca.
Black man that preaches, oh, you're conservative.
So if you do,
but you said this, he's very contradicting. And the man, as a black man that preaches, oh, you're conservative, you're a leader, you believe in this and believe in that, but there's so many lies and contradictions and things that back up your message. Like, you got to pick a side. Because I couldn't fathom sitting there as a woman and I'm seeing his wife sit behind me.
Yeah, is she being controlled?
Bitch, I don't think she really.
Yes.
Cause she give me the type of, she have to raise her hand to speak. She's speak to being spoken to.
He pissed me off when he said, it's my business, she works for me.
Yes, that's what I was talking about when he said that about his daughter also.
I did not know Anton spoke like that. I had no clue.
He don't like women.
And listen, and then Nyla called me, she said, you sat down with him? I said, yeah, girl, I was only sitting down with him. She said, have you seen the video?
You know what's so funny? You got the gay guy on the panel saying Anton doesn't like women. It's like...
That was funny. The gay guy on the show talking about some Anton don't like women. They all seem to have a little sugar in their own tank. Because what point would you have to hate women? If you're a straight man. But yeah, the way he talks is like he don't like women. Now a lot of these women's ideals are crazy, but one woman don't represent all women. Just your antenna is off and the ones you are running into. But here's another thing that she's bringing up is like, people were like, why are you interviewing him? But that's when she was like, I never know Anton spoke like that. Because that's not Anton you speaking to. You got to realize which one of him are you speaking to. Now, all of that, she works for me, and all that kind of talk, that ain't Anton. That aligns with basically King Thaddeus. That's when he's King Thaddeus. So you was talking to Thaddeus when you was like, I never knew Anton talk like that. Oh, that was Thaddeus talking. Aurelius is kind of like that, but he's mostly focused on political agendas. But Thaddeus, oh, he's different. So that's who you was talking to. And see, she didn't know that. She was not prepared. She was unaware of what she was dealing with. So this is her first encounter.
About you? I said, no. She said he called you all types of black bitches. And I said, are you serious?
That's what the worst part of this whole thing is. She didn't realize all the lies and all the bullshit he was doing with Micca and the other women on his panel, because she was, if y'all watched the last stream that I did with the other woman that was pretty much just disrespecting her relationship, trying to get flown out with Anton, and Anton pretty much saying her man could not come with her because it'll ruin the creative juices or whatever the fuck he was saying, basically violating the relationship. She didn't know the whole lore. She didn't know the lore of that, but she didn't even know the lore behind Anton dragging her name. So she interviewed somebody. She was all chummy, all grinning teeth and shit with a nigga that was dragging her name through the mud. Like, that's bad. Like, what is your team there for? Team what, nigga? This is bad. This is bad.
I never formed a motherfucker like that. I said no. She said he called you all types of black bitches, and I said, "Are you serious?" I would have never formed a motherfucker like that.
Tasha, when you give him again, you have to do him first.
No, it wasn't Jazz Noel. It was another woman. It was my last stream. It was about 7 days ago. That's a pretty long time for in between streams. Nonetheless, that was. I gotta pull up that panel. It was another woman. He was trying to fly out. He's done this with a number of women on his panels. This is what Anton does, trying to violate relationships all the time.
First, you gotta get him first.
I'm only gonna do him because I'm gonna play his shit right there. And my thing is like the disrespect. You met my husband. You claim, oh, you did research on me, but you didn't know I was married. But you were prepared to come here to flirt with me. Like he's under the.
He kept saying you're a very beautiful woman. You're a very beautiful woman.
I'm beautiful. You're not attractive to me. You're not. I don't find him attractive. I find him short, fat, and stubby.
And he was saying it in front of his wife.
I find him short, fat, and stubby. Oh my God. I find him short, fat, and stubby.
He was saying that in front of his wife.
Nasty bitch.
I'm beautiful. You're not attractive to me. You're not. I don't find him attractive. I find him short, fat, and stubby.
Again. Very beautiful woman. You're a very beautiful woman.
I'm beautiful. You're not attractive to me. You're not. I don't find him attractive. I find him short, fat, and stubby.
Yeah.
Short, fat, and stubby. Oh man, Stubby. Hey, short, fat, and stubby. I ain't never been on that list. Oh, Cino ain't never been on that list. Never been on that list, buddy boy. You can say Cino fat if you want to. Muscle structure. An outlaw. Why your boy Jalen Bumpson trying to pull off the doggone load management? Now he gonna sit out against Indiana because they about to lose. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna get back to all that for the record. Hold on. Bumps have been playing a lot of games. Yeah, he playing a lot of games for people's attention. Right? He wilding out against Bumps, but losing to the teams they should be beating. Right? If they supposed to be a force in this league. Oh, wait a minute. They doing some craziness right now. They trying to stop y'all from hearing it. I'm serious. Absolutely not. I find him short, fat, and stubby. Hey, did you hear what he said about you? No. But I find him short, fat, and stubby. And they did it again. I think he's short, fat, and stubby. This is some craziness. I've never seen this happen in a billion years. They have spammed the page up. All right, I see what they're trying to do. Mr. Short, Fat, and Stubby. All right, hold on.
We gonna party like it's your birthday.
Council meeting after accusing Ukraine of carrying out a terror attack that severely damaged that bridge.
I had to rebuild my life over with $6,700 a month.
Marquise, I know you feel like
Fuck, this nigga is crazy. He's 25 years old. Why you still talking about child support? I still $5,000 a year when it was with me. That's why I sent his mother to child support, because the bitch thought that she was supposed to get that much more, she wanted more. I told that motherfucker nothing.
That niggas want. Look, you know I don't never ask for shit, man. But I was thinking, nigga, could nigga a little extra $6,700 a month for the shit we been doing?
Yeah, I'm almost gonna fire up. That
nigga just play too much.
I'm on that book.
All right, let's try this again.
Didn't even know the lore behind Anton dragging her name. So she interviewed somebody. She was all chummy, all grinning teeth and shit with a nigga that was dragging her name through the mud. Like, that's bad. Like, what is your team there for? Team what, nigga? This is bad. This is bad.
I never formed a motherfucker like that. I said, no. She said he called you all types of black bitches, and I said, are you serious? I would have never formed a motherfucker like that.
Tasha, when you give him again, you have to do him first.
No, it wasn't Jazz Noel. It was another woman. It was my last stream. It was about 7 days ago. That was a pretty long time for in between streams. Nonetheless, that was. I gotta pull up that panel. It was another woman. He was trying to fly out. He's done this with a number of women on his panels. This is what Anton does. Trying to violate relationships all the time.
First. You gotta get him first.
I'm only gonna do him because I'm gonna play his shit right.
See, when you deal with somebody that put themselves in a position where when you try to keep flying women out and you this married man, you're putting yourself in a very legal, viable situation that's not gonna go well for you. That's not gonna go well for you. You keep putting yourself in that position, someone is going to answer you. Okay? They're going to answer you. And it's not going to be in a way that you like. You might be met with lawsuits, all kind of craziness. So you got to be careful with how you putting and positioning yourself. If you're Anton, you'll be slapped in some class action BS, and you'll never get out of it.
Here, and my thing is like the disrespect. You met my husband. You claim, oh, you did research on me, but you didn't know I was married. But you were prepared to come here to flirt with me. Like he's under the.
He kept saying, "You're a very beautiful woman. You're a very beautiful woman."
I'm beautiful. You're not attractive to me. You're not. I don't find him attractive. I find him short, fat, and stubby.
And he was saying it in front of his wife.
He was saying that in front of his wife.
Nasty bitch.
I'm beautiful. You're not attractive to me. You're not. I don't find him attractive. I find him short, fat, and stubby.
Again. Very beautiful woman. You're a very beautiful woman.
I'm beautiful. You're not attractive to me. You're not. I don't find him attractive. I find him short, fat, and stubby.
Yikes. She said short, fat, and stubby.
Don't fucking touch me!
Yikes, bruh. Yikes.
And he was saying it in front of his wife.
His wife was right there. You didn't see me look back at her when he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch,
he got them under control.
As a black woman, I am utterly. I don't think he's gonna come back. I don't think he's gonna come back.
You smell good too, bitch.
I think
Tasha.
Hold on, wait. We gotta let you raise their hand. Wait a minute for a second. Wait. London
Wilder will be next, though, Tasha. She was waiting for a minute.
Who was right?
So the woman that he was trying to fly out on the last stream that I was reacting to, I'll probably make that a clip. He was trying to fly out a woman named Queen Dolce XOXO, and she was pretty much about the action. Meanwhile, he was violating the relationship, and she was there grinning teeth with him. But like, I was like, yo, this is some filthy work. These people are so clout thirsty, so money hungry, so desperate, dusting it up. I'm like, build your own platform. You know what he does to these women? He violates their relationships and leaves them hanging. It ain't his chick. Like, come on, man. These niggas that are allowing this are a bunch of simps too. Like, how is that your woman and you're allowing Anton Daniels to be all over that?
Oh.
Filthy, man. Filthy.
Yeah.
Tasha.
Who was?
After London, it's Paul Wilder.
Okay, gotcha.
And then London, put your hand down real quick so we can see who comes
Okay,
next.
but what was you saying, London? Go ahead, and I'm going to Paul Wilder, then Beth.
Yeah, it just seemed to me that he's very controlling. He don't respect women. He don't respect gay people. He seems to be very homophobic.
He's very homophobic.
I got that out the interview.
I don't know, man. I think Anton is part of your crew, sir.
Anton, does your wife know you're gay?
Only when I'm rocking with you, baby girl.
So she knows you're gay.
Hashtag buttercup, baby.
I think he's more comfortable with the LGBTQ than you guys realize, sir.
that he's very homophobic.
You seen him flirting with Fleece Johnson? Fleece Johnson talking about if he was in jail, he would get his booty. Pause on some filthy zesty shit. He was very comfortable there, bro.
He certainly was.
I think he thought I was homophobic too. I was like,
I don't know.
Logs? What the fuck is wrong with you? Bitch, we drag everybody equally across this motherfucker.
Was your husband in the room when he was interviewing
No, he
you?
was upstairs. My husband was upstairs. His wife was right there, right behind me. You didn't see me Bitch, you gonna say something? Then when she said, well, it's just content, it got us here to you. I was just like, what?
That right there was the key. It was content. It got them there to you. She is under the same bullshit spell that allows Anton to elevate, because she will say anything that he wants her to say, and it allows him to act like he is this dominant leader that everybody's subservient to and following blindly because he asserts himself in some sort of way. Whatever the fuck the red pill shit nigga, the shit these niggas is on. But it's just like, this is what he does. We've seen the corny ass skits that Donovan Sharp and his single mother wife were doing. She lied. She hid the kid. She told people that she had no kids. She was just a single woman until the kids were discovered. So she lied for his public image, dusting it up. Filthy work. So we know that these women are willing to lie for the bag. She said, oh, it got us to you, to Tasha K. So she was proud that they ascended to the moment that wasn't really in their favor. You don't want to be on Tasha K. If Tasha K is interviewing you, that means you're doing something that is like Love and Hip Hop, like that would be on the Zeus network.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Kiera Hart with the $2 super chat. You said he blushed like a schoolgirl around Fleece. That's facts. That's facts, man.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson with the $1,000 of what is this, Kenyan currency. What stream is this? Wait, what is this? What stream is this you reviewing, bro? This is on Tasha K's. I don't know where the fuck this is actually. I got sent this, cut this up. It was actually a 4-hour stream. Cut it into like the hour where they're speaking about Anton throughout the rest. And yeah, that's it, man. I don't know where the fuck this is from actually. I can't even reference you to this stream this time. I really don't know. I got sent this in an email. Maybe I could just send this to you, but I don't know where the fuck this is from.
I'm like, Anton, I don't know who told you that I plan content to go viral. I don't.
And him and that Micca girl, they've been sleeping around with each other.
I know they have.
They've been fucking.
I know they have, because I know the inconsistencies now based off of what she told me. Then I called my people. Remember I told you in the interview that I did with her, I was just like, I know your people. The people I know you. Do they know your husband? She said yes. Listen to me. It's a whole thing. First of all, he don't want her.
He don't want Micca or his wife?
He don't want Micca. The husband don't want Micca.
Okay.
Who in their right mind would want to be attached to that? You going out like Akash. You going out like Akash Singh. If you allowing yourself to be attached to that. Of course he's hiding his girl. In Toronto, we call that hiding the catty. You don't want people to know that this is the cheeks you're clapping, so you just be keeping it on the low. You hiding the catty, bro. Like he doesn't want to be affiliated with that. That's filthy work, man.
Even married.
Yes.
They're
married.
Okay.
They live in a $200,000 house in DC.
Okay.
Okay.
And
she
he's a
made
cop.
it seem like he worked for the president. He's a police officer.
Oh.
Yep.
And he can't post family. He can't do this, but his daughter was all over his page. He not posting you because he don't fuck with you.
That's facts. It's not restrictive because there is certain counties and certain departments where you can't post anything.
That's true. See, I kept Mika's husband photo and stuff off because I remember when I posted the wrong photo as that being her husband, everybody like, hey, see, no, that ain't her husband. And then they sent me the husband. I'm like, whoa, These people already knew. Because I ain't know nothing about Micca. I didn't know. I didn't seen her in aerobics, rap videos. I didn't seen her popping a coop. I didn't seen her doing all kind of stuff. So I'm like, whoa, who is this person? I don't know this Micca. So I just knew her as this conservative red cup girl. Now she didn't like rebranded herself, but I get it. This stay movement. Don't forget to sign up and become a member and join the memberships. We appreciate it very much, and we thank you for your cooperation. In Casino for Life, we appreciate all that kind of love in here, all that kind of respect, nuance, etc. Now, these type of situations can be addressed and handled in a proper format. You know? But if not, as you can see, the husband don't want her activities attached to his brand, because that would ruin him as a police officer. And if they have a child together and they're raising a child, you endanger that child's life with your activities. But she wants to be famous so bad. You know, he's probably like, I'm not going to stand in your way. But it's like, look, if you want to live the single life, baby, then don't be married. Because you're only going to bring down your husband with your activities. That's all.
Certain special agents, you don't want to be posting family members, relatives, or anything. That's not the case. He's posting his daughter. He doesn't fuck with her in particular because she's everywhere. She has multiple pages. She's trying to be seen as much as possible. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson with the $1,500 in this currency.
I'm getting rich.
O'Shea says, God bless LTTV. He gonna be the reason why I'm about to get my curl back. Shout out to O'Shea with the super chat.
He don't fuck with you. A man that does high secret, because I have some friends who are married to Secret Service agents, you know, the agents that work in DC. I used to live around there in the DMV area. They are not allowed to post their family at all. They're not allowed to post their kids. They're not allowed to even have social media. So the mere fact that Nyla was able to find his social media, it was like, then when you go down to social media, he's standing in front of Lamborghinis, which you live in a $200,000 house. He's traveling everywhere without her. The baby is there. The daughter is beautiful. She's like 5 or 6 years old. She ain't in not one of his motherfucking photos. So if he's a top dog, they're going to go, if your husband works at this secret level, the reason they tell you don't post your family is because they can come after your family. So why he got his daughter in every other fucking picture? But not you.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Gustafer with the $2 super chat. Gustafer says, man, Tasha looking bad. Shake my head. Now, to give Tasha K some grace, she appears to be wearing zero makeup, and we have her in the 240p. She's in this. The quality is really bad. Like, she's in one of these small boxes, and I stretched the box. Pause. Well, there's no pause in that. That's just stretching the box, bro. What is there to pause? But we stretched the box, and now she's just even more pixelated. So it's kind of, you know, it is what it is, man. It's a production issue.
Oh, no, he don't fuck with her.
And then she lied and told me they met. I said, so Anton has met your husband in person? Yes. Then you go on another interview and say, oh, no, they haven't met. They only talked on the phone like for a second. But you told me, y'all, they met.
Now, this is where Tasha K needs to rewatch her interview. She implied that they met because she said, oh, not in person. And Tasha K didn't ask a follow-up question. She said, okay, not in person, not like the other guy said. So what do you mean not in person? So did you guys FaceTime? Did they text? And then she was forced to say they never met. They haven't spoken at all. And that was in the following interview. But she did that to cover her trail because she knew she went outside in the Tasha K interview where she lied.
You told me they met. He knows your husband. Matter of fact, you said they met a few times. So I'm just like, now that I have everything, I was like, no, they got to come back. They got to come back. She has a 6-year-old child. Yes, she does. And she bouncing around fucking. Here's my thing. As a wife, for you to be traveling with a man and he gets kicked out of somebody's show, Corey Holcomb show, and then Corey Holcomb says, take you and your side bitch with you. As a wife,
I would feel some type of way.
what type of husband would put you in that situation? Ain't no nigga ever thought that I've been married 20 years, ain't never mistaken me as no motherfucker side bitch, mistress. And the mere fact that you following this motherfucker around and he put you in a situation where he couldn't even defend you because he not your nigga, he not your husband.
And this is what he's doing to all these women. He's playing them for the cameras, the clout, the level of visibility. He wants to be like one of these. He wants to be like an Andrew Tate nigga, like one of them red pill niggas, posturing like he has all these hoes. Meanwhile, he doesn't care to defend them when shit blows up in their face and the relationships goes left because he knows this goes directly against his rhetoric when it comes to women moving the way they're moving. The women that he has on his panels, the women that he's flying out, it goes directly against the words he says about how women should be moved or how women should be moving when they're in relationships and covered by a man. It goes directly against his rhetoric. So he's talking through both sides of his face to try to get some sort of... O'Shea said it best in his video when he's talking about Anton does everything for attention. He'll do anything in any platform to get more attention and visibility. He's just pathetic, man.
I'm getting rich.
Oh, see, that's my issue, man. That was my fault then.
He did that shit. Guilty as fuck.
Shout out to Gustafer with the $5 super chat. You said, I'm not talking about her looks. She mad she got played. And hold on, I got to move this so I can see the rest of the super chat. This is in the way. I think she was fangirling because Anton was cool with Charleston White. Now she's big mad. Now, I don't think she was fangirling because Anton was cool with Charleston White. I think that she was biased because she didn't like Corey Holcomb and they had a mutual enemy. And she didn't know much about Anton, so she's just like, fuck it. She's going to take his side and make him look better while shitting on Corey Holcomb because a large portion of that interview was focused on shitting on Corey Holcomb, more so than the Micca stuff. I just didn't react to that part because I cared more about the Micca stuff because the Corey Holcomb shit was old and really and truly he ain't doing shit to Corey. So it is what it is. Shout out to you. So it was my fault for saying she physically looked bad when you were saying she was looking bad because of the interview. Yeah, why did my mind take it there?
I'm getting rich.
Hold up, chat. Got way too many things on my screen. Shout out to Gustafer with the $5 super chat. Gustafer struggling to speak out this bitch. Okay, let's get it. What the hell? Hold up, chat. Wow. Filthy work. Gustafer says, bro, she mad she could have gone viral if she had pushed him harder. She's mad she dropped the ball and let Anton slip because imagine if she had pressed Anton. Sorry, man. I can't read sometimes through the errors and shit when you guys be making me dust it up here and making me look like Kai Cenat or Floyd Mayweather, even worse. But it is what it is, man. Shout out to you, Gustafer, with the $5 super chat. She really did drop the ball. The interview would have been super viral if she had her ducks in a row. If she had done her due diligence, she had all the information somebody like me, somebody like O'Shea, somebody like House of Hypocrites had. It would have been different for her if she had all that information, but it is what it is.
And then you in his hotel room at 3 a.m.? The bed in it because he not your nigga? He not your husband? And then you in his hotel room at 3 a.m., the bed in the back, where your nigga at? Because her nigga all over the country without her. He don't want her. He don't want the bitch. That's why she's trying to pick up on Anton. And somebody, he's signing the bitch to the label. She can't sign. That bitch be yodeling. What's her name? Polar? What's her name?
Cole Wilder. Where you at,
Cole Wilder. Hey, baby. And then
hey, Tasha.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to A Lady 747 with the $5 super chat. A Lady 747 says, "This is why this bitch got sued. I don't give a damn about none of these hoes, but even I know Micca didn't say her man met Anton. It's facts. That's facts. She didn't. Come on, man. She was slick with her words. She implied that there was some sort of meeting, but she said they never met in person. So Tasha, she fucked that up, man.
Hey, boo, what's up?
Nothing. So pretty much London 90, he kind of like said everything I really was going to say anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just so hard looking at him, Anton, in that interview. He's so ugly and just despicable. I hate how he,
Hold up.
Again. At him, Anton, in that interview. He's so ugly and just despicable. I hate how he, kind of like rage baited you into talking about religion. I wanted you to tell him, ask him about, Micca and like, what's up with that? Because, it was bullcrap what she was telling in the interview that you did with her about, her and him not messing around. I know we ain't got no hard, steady proof, but it was bullcrap. And I just wanted to hear a little bit more about that though. Huh?
They fucking. And the thing, yeah. It's too many. You know the old saying, like, listen, if you walk like the,
right.
That's what the fuck it is. Like, I don't know a married woman that's gonna be in another man's hotel room at that hour. And then they lied and said that, and Corey told me this, that she had flew out the day after they got there, right? So, no, she flew out the day of the interview for Corey Holcomb. So how'd she get in the hotel at 3 a.m. in the morning with you?
All them legs and thighs and ass. You think he not hitting that?
Oh, of course.
Come on.
And he lives alone. He lives alone. He doesn't even live in the house that his wife and his daughter live in. He lives in the condo that he shoots out of.
What? What did she just say?
That?
Oh, of course.
Come on.
And he lives alone. He lives alone. He doesn't even live in the house that his wife and his daughter live in. He lives in the condo that he shoots out of.
Wait. She said that he lives alone. He doesn't live with his wife and his daughter. Who doesn't live with their wife and their daughter? What the? Wait, hold on. How did I edit this, chop this, review this, watch this more than once, and didn't listen to this part?
And did I say he was ugly?
He lives alone. He lives alone. He doesn't even live in the house that his wife and his daughter live in. He lives in the condo that he shoots out of.
Now, she said that he lives in a condo that he shoots out of, but he said that he doesn't own a space to shoot in. He shoots all of his videos in Airbnbs and hotels. That's why when he flies in women, he doesn't want their man, and that's not even a good excuse, and that's why. That's just stupid. But that's what he said. That's what he said.
I've seen him do it.
So, this nigga just lies through his teeth. We don't know what the hell is true until you catch him. This is ridiculous.
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Gustafer with the $5 super chat. You said, wait, did she say Corey told me that? She switched sides already? Damn, no friends in these YouTube streets, dog. That's facts.
And did I say he was ugly?
He's he's not attractive.
Oh.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. He lies to. I knew that he had a studio space to shoot that show that he used to do before he changed it to whatever the hell he changed it to, and now he shoots Room 9, but Room 9 is all virtual. But I remember he had a studio space, but then he went on his platform and said that he only rents Airbnbs and hotels, and that's where he does all his features when he flies women out, and when he does his interviews, it's all in Airbnbs and hotels. And I said in my last stream, I'm like, that's not fiscally responsible. That's not very wise to be spending all this money in Airbnbs and hotels in other cities and flying these people out for these interviews. Like, that's a lot of overhead you're spending, sir. You're bragging about the money that you're spending and shit, and where's the money that you're keeping? This is not millionaire speak. But yeah, it's very confusing with this guy. He lies he lies entirely too much. You just got to watch the details.
He just, I ain't. That's all I wanted to say. It's just, cheer his ass up next time.
So apparently, he's not attractive. He doesn't even live in the house that his wife and his daughter live in. He lives in the condo that he shoots out of.
And did I say he was ugly?
He's not attractive.
Oh, he just, I ain't. That's all I wanted to say. It's just, cheer his ass up next time.
So apparently they bought a house some years back. I think he's had that townhouse in the DC area for about, they actually live downtown DC. It's a $200,000 townhouse. Nala pulled the records on it. I'm gonna have her like just kind of unwind it a little bit more. But yeah, he don't fuck with her. He don't fuck with that bitch. He don't take her nowhere. He don't fly nowhere. So that's why she around here chasing Anton.
Now, I'm kind of confused. Maybe she was conflating two different things. Was she speaking about Micca? Yeah, she's talking about Micca. Maybe she was talking about Micca's husband doesn't live with the kids. But then she said that doesn't make sense though. That doesn't make sense.
Live downtown DC. It's a $200,000
Hold on,
next
Chad.
time. So apparently they bought a house some years
Hold on,
back.
Chad. My bad. I gotta pull this back.
I ain't. That's all I wanted to say. It's just, cheer his ass up next time.
So apparently they bought a house some years back. I think he's had that townhouse in the DC area for about, they actually live downtown DC. It's a $200,000
They live
townhouse.
downtown DC.
Nala pulled the records on it. I'm gonna have her like just kind of unwind it a little bit more. But yeah, he don't fuck with her. He don't fuck with that bitch. He don't take her nowhere. He don't fly nowhere.
1740. I'm gonna come back to that timestamp because this got confusing.
They got there, right? So no, she flew out the day of the interview for Corey Holcomb. So how'd she get in the hotel at 3 a.m. in the morning with you?
All them legs and thighs and ass. You think he not hitting that?
Oh,
come on.
And he lives alone. He lives alone. He doesn't even live in the house that his wife and his daughter live in.
Yeah, see, it sounds like she's speaking about Anton now because she's talking about when she flew in, and he's talking about there's no way he's not hitting all them cheeks and ass and blah blah blah, and then she's talking about he lives alone, doesn't live in the house that his wife and daughter live in.
He lives in the condo that he shoots out of.
In the condo that he shoots out of. This is speaking about Anton because what is her police husband shooting out of? He doesn't do what they do. He's only shooting a blick. He ain't shooting no film. So it's like, he's talking about Anton.
And did I say he was ugly?
He's not attractive.
Oh, he just, I ain't. That's all I wanted to say. It's just, cheer his ass up next time.
So apparently they bought a house some years back. I think he's had that townhouse in the DC area for about, they actually live downtown DC. It's a $200,000 townhouse. Nala pulled the records on it. I'm gonna have her like just kind of unwind it a little bit more. But yeah, he don't fuck with her. He don't fuck with that bitch. He don't take her nowhere. He don't fly nowhere. So that's why she around here chasing Anton. Yeah. Ben Beauty Flyness, what's up, mama? What's up, Ben?
That's bad.
What's up, Tasha? What's up, Winos?
Hey, boy.
Oh my God. That interview was so hard to listen to because I cannot stand Anton. And the nigga is just a con. That's it. He is not the successful businessman that he's tried to make himself out to be. I will never fault anybody if you got an insurance settlement because somebody died, but his dad died. a workplace situation.
Is that true? The Nala said that too, that his daddy got her some shit and left him some money back.
Exactly. So they came up off of a lawsuit. He went to like technical college in his 30s. You know, like all this.
Sorry, Beth. 1 second. Deontia, can you mute, boo?
Okay.
Go ahead, Beth.
Okay. Yeah, but he is just trying to use your audience to get more followers because
I don't
everything
think
with him
is gonna ever go on YouTube though.
Did you hear that, chat? She don't think that interview's ever going on YouTube. So that interview, one of the only places to find that is on my channel.
Shout out to LTTV
and Freezy's channel, but Freezy interrupts like a motherfucker. People are cooking me like, yo, let it cook, let it play, let it play. I'm like, come on, man. You know how these reaction channels go. We pausing every second, annoying the fuck out of you niggas because fair use. This is how it works. But, man, she ain't dropping the interview, man. She is not dropping the interview. She's like, Anton is not leeching off of this clout. She knows that he finessed, he gaslit her, he maneuvered the conversation in a way so it would be favorable for him. So she's not dropping the interview anymore. So you got to go to TashaKLive.com to watch that interview behind the paywall, or watch it fragmented and bits and pieces and reaction and me talking and shit on my channel. So it is what it is.
Is just trying to use your audience to get more followers because everything with him
is gonna ever go on YouTube though.
I wouldn't blame you.
I'm gonna do him like I did Storm.
Because when he was talking and he was like, when I interview you, when I have you on my platform, he's just everything with him is just about using an opportunity to get more followers because it's content.
It's not gonna happen. I'm not going down there around there to that nigga house. He's disrespectful and he's a liar.
That's it. And I know
everybody sees it. This is why people are talking about how much Anton makes a month and shit. I'm like, do you realize how motherfuckers fall off? And when you lose credibility, your words lack all validity and people look at you like you just a joke. He's gonna suffer the same fate that somebody like B. Simone or Brendan Schaub has faced. Like it's slow and it's ugly and it ends up in nothing but dust. Like the views are never the same. You're bragging about the views you do now. You're going to end up like, I don't even want to call out this nigga because you know what? I'm just going to leave it alone. I was going to compare him to a nigga that I fuck with on this platform. He fell all the way off. I'm still cool with him, but I'm not going to reference him because it'll be very bad. But yikes.
I can't stand Corey Holcomb either. And I know you can't stand Corey. But the nigga was just selling wolf tickets when he was like, let's go outside. He had his paid security there. His security was not going to let him step outside to get in a fight with Corey. That was not going to happen.
He came to my interview with security. I said, what the fuck you need security here for? You come to get interviewed by a woman.
And Corey even said that. He was like, you got your security here with you. And he was like, well, you got your security. Corey was like, that's not my security. Those are my people. And he was like, well, yeah, I always got security with me. So it was just a bunch of bullshit when he was like, yeah, let's go outside. And then after that, he was doing the rounds online saying, I was going to fuck him up. I was going to do this. He's like a little kid that was never popular and then finally got the opportunity to get money.
Yo, who is this woman? She's spitting. She hasn't said anything that I disagree with so far. She's cooking this nigga. Like this is facts.
Get access, get attention, and now he's just milking it for all his worth.
You want money, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like, because I'm around people with motherfucking money. You would never know that they have it.
Oh, exactly.
He's way too flashy, way too. It was. I don't know, bro. Like,
But what I couldn't stand the most was the disrespect for you. Because you were just talking about what you enjoy doing as a wife or your husband. And he's challenging that. Like, he can't ever just agree or just listen.
That does that.
Well,
you can tell. Because if you did, you would understand. But do you realize women don't want that? Who said women don't want that? They just not going to do that for anybody.
And that's the problem. And that's where he told on himself. His wife will be his yes man and say everything that he wants her to say and act like she's the traditional wife that does everything and falls in his lead and does blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, Tasha K was describing traditional traits and things in service that she does for her husband. And Anton's like, women don't be doing that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought you were in a happy 20-year marriage where you're fully traditional. She was a virgin. She does all the X, Y, and Z, the house wifely things. So you should be used to what Tasha K is describing. So he low-key told on himself there by not understanding what Tasha K was doing by serving her husband.
Exactly. That part. You and your husband love each other. He doesn't have real love. His wife is sticking around because it's convenient. Like he said, he hasn't.
Gorgeous.
A lot of these women sticking around.
Right.
Right.
But if he had his choice,
security.
If he had his choice, the wife that he would have, if he just really wanted to be married to somebody, would be somebody that looks like Micca.
Micca, that's what he wants.
That's his
He wants to upgrade,
preference. So, but he doesn't want nobody else hitting that. So that's why he was like, "Oh, my wife. Nobody will ever touch my wife. Nobody else will ever have that." I was like, the nerve of this nigga. But hey, if she likes it, I love it. I don't have to be married to the raccoon ass looking nigga and like with breasts. So if you want that, have it. But I said, if Tasha does an interview on
they are violating this motherfucker. How many women have violated Anton's looks on this panel? Like, what is going on here?
I love it. I don't have to be married to the raccoon ass looking nigga and like with breasts. So if you want that,
the raccoon looking nigga with breasts.
Personally, I feel like that brother needed help.
The nerve of this nigga. But hey, if she likes it, I love it. I don't have to be married to the raccoon ass looking nigga and like with breasts. So if you want that, have it. But I said, if Tasha does an interview on that platform, I'm sorry, I ain't watching it.
I said the only way they're coming back is if they answer questions about all these inconsistencies in their story. Like, Micca, why you say he can't post his family, but his daughter is all over the page?
Right.
And then the husband went and deleted his whole Instagram after he was
What? Come on, chat. Pebbles, come on, man.
I mean, I would be embarrassed too. Don't link me to that bitch. The mere fact that you're able to travel and be as free as you are as a wife, running behind somebody else's husband, child, please. Tell me, have you heard her talk about politics? I haven't. I don't hear her. I see her.
Oh, and I love when you're like,
y'all are violating. What is going on, y'all? What is chat? Come on, man. Come on, man. Well, good thing I transformed the video. Good thing I transformed the video. I did the requisite edits. I put myself over the video. We've only been listening to the audio the whole time.
I've seen him do it.
Yeah, chat. We have not been listening to we have not been watching this video. We've only been listening to the audio and it's super transformed. Who sent me that shit?
LT checked him. LT said,
Who the fuck sent me that shit? You got some explaining to do, nigga. Wait, what the hell did it? Who the hell? What just happened? What? Oh, that's old. Okay, never mind. All right, chat. Let's get back into it.
We're interviewing Micca. You said, well, look, I don't see where he's like any of your like content. It's just like the pictures of you.
He did. I went through every single piece of content. He did not like any of her content. I don't even like it. The people aren't even liking it.
Yo, is this on her website or is this on her? What is this on? Is this on her website or is this on her YouTube? Is this on her members on her YouTube? She only do zoom on her. Oh, on her website. Okay. Nah, man, we did it, man. This is normal. There's a whole bunch of Canadian streamers that do shit like this, and you see like 80 niggas on their stream. So I didn't realize it's okay. So it's her website, huh? I wonder how that works. But it's not on a YouTube paywall. Nah, that's light. Yo, I seen a nigga. I seen
him do it.
I seen a nigga react to a One Piece season 2 episode that's on Netflix. You know the live action One Piece that's on Netflix, paywall Netflix. I seen a nigga react to that, man. So fair use, man. It is what it is. The show keeps going. The show keeps going.
Personally, I feel like that brother needed help.
Yes. Tawana, thank you so much, Ben. Tawana, what's up, baby? Oh, so go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Hey, Tasha. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know, like, years ago, it was a show called The Peak Network. And I was on that show with Anton. So, like, I was on the panel, a regular part of the show. I've known Anton for, like, years, okay?
Wow.
I was the only woman on that show. Had no idea what YouTube was all about.
Now, why is Tawana here? Didn't Tawana do an interview on one of you niggas' channel? Was it House of Hypocrites or was it Freezy? Who interviewed Tawana? Why is she everywhere? What's going on? Nah, nigga, I'm good, man. We good. We reacted to it's I to react to shit that's on other things like that on other platforms. Folks have done it. Freezy's react to her interview with Anton Daniels behind the paywall on her website. Same thing, just fair use. Transform the video enough. This is a 4-hour stream. I'm only reacting to less than an hour of it. I've done the requisite transformation. None of these big screens were popped up here. This is good. We're good, man. We don't have to keep talking about this. We good.
It was a debate show, and Anton was very good at being like the polar opposite of me. Like I was like, you know, we went back and forth because I was like feisty and he was who he was. So one thing that I wanted y'all to know, like Anton lures people in with this idea of, hey, I'm gonna jump off your career and make you famous. Like he always presents himself like I'm a married man, you know, so you don't have to worry about like me being in a, you know, like he always presents himself in that way. So I want y'all to give Micca the benefit of the doubt is that he's approaching her as, oh, I'm going to make you famous. Like I'm going to do this. And I know she want to be a rapper. I know she want to do so many other things. Like he's probably telling her, oh, I'm going to do this for you too. Have her in spaces. Yes, but he's trying to have her in spaces with him, right? So that he could potentially, you know, make moves on her. But I'm going to guarantee that she probably never slept with him. He loves to put the illusion out there that because he's surrounded by beautiful women, that he's doing something inappropriate. And I'm going to give y'all an example.
Now, he absolutely does that. He does that. He makes it, he postures like he's doing something. But with that being said, come on, man. They were in the hotel room. This nigga had his drawers on the bed. The sheets were ruffled. This nigga is doing the most to show that he's changing outfits and shit. Nigga was brushing his teeth in there. She was in there at 3 a.m. in the morning, drunk as shit. Man, come on, man. Married woman, same hotel room. What are we talking about? What she's doing is she's pedestalizing Micca. Everyone's cooking Anton, saying how unattractive Anton is. Pause. That's what they're saying. That's what the women are saying. So they pedestalize Micca and they think that, oh, Micca with all them cheeks is not going to give it up. And it's like, do you know hoes? Do you know hoes? You put a level of difficulty on their pussy based on the level of attraction that you think that they have. But it's like they're not together. It doesn't work that way. If you perceive a woman to be so beautiful and hot, that doesn't mean that she's hard to fuck like that. It don't mean that she has good pussy management. Doesn't mean she's not going to throw around the box for some money. So, yeah, no, I'm not going with that.
I'll just pay for the pussy, okay.
I think that was the most likely option for Anton Daniels in this situation. But even if he didn't,
I'll pay for the pussy, okay.
If he didn't go that route, we can't pedestalize these women. We don't know what they be doing.
Oh, we started that LaPeef show It was during COVID, right? And the creator of the show, JR, he was like, hey, y'all, I want to meet up. Like, I want all of us to meet up. So we went to dinner. That was the first and only time I ever met Anton, right? So we all went to dinner. It was me, JR, Lapeef, JR, his name Lapeef, but you know, whatever. He go by JR too. Anton came, and then we had another person on the show called B Nix. So it was all of us, and we were eating dinner. And we all pay for our own dinner, all that, right? Well, later on, me, Anton, and JR, we kind of fell out. I don't like the way they talk to me on the show. I don't want to be on that show no more because I don't like being disrespected. I quit the show. When I quit the show, Anton and JR decided to do a campaign to go against me. So as a part of that, Anton decides, oh, I'm going to call her a hoe. I'm going to talk about her. I'm going to say she a drunk. Like, he started this whole smear campaign because of that. And then he took that dinner that was completely innocent and turned it into, yeah, I took her to dinner. Like, Nick, you didn't take me to dinner, motherfucker. I paid for my own dinner, and we were there with the entire cast. It wasn't just me and you. But he switched that whole entire scenario to something that it was completely not. So I know that he has the capability to lie to a high degree. So you cannot believe shit he's telling you. Not one thing. He loves to present himself as somebody that he is absolutely not, right? Absolutely, 100%. Like, he's never had a fucking, any kind of slight chance of touching me. But he made people think like, oh yeah, I could have had her. No, the fuck you couldn't have. I never ever thought of Anton as anything besides, oh, we on the show, I want to be cool. Like, he cool. You know what I'm saying? And then when he flipped the script, it was like, who the fuck is this? Like, what's going on? I was very new to this YouTube stuff, so I just wasn't like, okay, these ugly ass dudes, they just never been around girls, and they just don't know how to act when a girl don't do what they ask them to do. And that was just kind of the scenario with that. But years later, he left the Lapeef network and asked me to be on his show. Like, hey, we could, you know, like, I said, unless you publicly apologize to me, I ain't doing shit, right? But then he apologized to me, and I still didn't do it. So I still didn't do the fucking show. I was like, fuck him, I'm not doing his fucking show. But I just I couldn't make myself do it. Like, I was getting married at the time. Like, I wasn't married. Now I'm married. But at the time, I wasn't married. Like, they did everything to try to stop me and my husband from getting married. Like, was telling all kinds of lies and shit. I was pregnant. And it's a viral show where, like, my husband jumped on the camera and, like, called Anton a bitch ass nigga. And so that video, like, still to this day, people be like, oh yeah, I remember when your fiance jumped on the show. Like, so, you know,
I'm getting rich.
Shout out to Unc be streaming with the $5 super chat. This is facts, Unc. Unc be streaming says Tawana must haven't seen Rick Ross roster. With money and clout, these women be going. Anton definitely cut. We saw lesser men cut baddies. It's facts, man. This is facts, man.
Oh my God.
Did my fridge give out, nigga? Like, what the hell was that? I don't know if y'all heard that, but that just... I got this little mini fridge in the corner, and this shit just made this weird-ass noise. Whatever. But yeah, it's facts, man. I don't know why they pedestalize these women thinking that they're not sending on the cheeks. It's like when these niggas got money in the clout, they going. Some of these 304s, they going, man.
There's a very viral video of me and Anton and my fiance like going at it. And, you know, Anton was like, yeah, that's why, you know, my wife checked you. Like, he just make up shit. Like, I've never met his wife before, ever. You know, she commented.
Type woman.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, he just makes up shit. That's what I'm trying to let y'all know. Like, I guarantee you that Micca probably thought, oh, yeah, he gonna put me in spaces and make me this and make me that. And that is exactly why she was like, okay, cool. And probably, you know, she probably going through shit with her husband. Trust me, she is, because she got a lot of freedom to do shit and go around and do whatever she want to do. But I guarantee you she ain't fucking no Anton. I guarantee y'all that, because he is a liar. Like, he ain't fucking nobody like her. Look, do y'all see him? He ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is not, no, you met him in person, so you see how little he is.
I know. He's trying to bite off of Rick Ross, but I'm like, but Rick Ross barely can kiss the bitches he be paying in public. He be like,
the irony of this statement with this super chat right now, because damn, man, they paying and they still ain't getting nothing. It's that bad out there. Shout out to Seth Wright with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Hold on, let me put this on the screen properly so I can see. I have too much shit in front of me. Oh, wait, where the fuck did that box go? Hold up, chat. Okay, you said Anton Daniels' continuous followers can't even comment on Umar Johnson supporters. If they haven't learned by now, they're hopeless. Big up LTTV. Now, we have something. Shout out to you, by the way. We have something from Malik Muhammad that was sent in 2025, October, I believe, about Umar Johnson's school and the conditions in the walls and the report written up by a contractor. I've been holding on to it for a long time, just witnessing all the lies Umar tells as he acts like his school's ever going to open. We damn well know it's not ever going to open. I'm going to drop the email and the information that was relayed from Malik Muhammad. And yeah, it's ugly for Umar, man. Umar Johnson's finesse is that comment just reminded me of a video that I'm loafing on that I gotta get out. Struggle out here.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't believe that. But if y'all believe Micca did that, whatever. I don't believe it. I just know Anton too much to just know that he's just bullshit.
Situation, she probably did.
Oh,
nah, Rick Ross definitely be smashing them hoes, man. Like, I don't know why these. Man, come on, man. I know Zion Williamson he has to wire these women like $20,000, $10,000 to get some cheeks, but still smashing. It's dusty as shit. But come on, man.
Oh, okay, you know what? I would never be in his room. Never be in his room that late at night, Tasha. So I agree. Like, that was crazy that she was just even nowhere near his room that late at night. So that is a weird situation there. But I don't know.
Yeah, she was taking a shower in his room.
Yeah, that was too much. That was weird. Weird.
A woman that goes to a man's room at 3 a.m. is going for dick. Period.
I know I'm going.
Yeah.
But I look like in the bottom of my bed putting on makeup and shit.
It's hard for me to believe that he fucking somebody. Like, yes, they do, like him, and they used to have, like, you know, houses, or they get hotels and stuff, and then the girls that come on that LaPeep show, like, they lured those girls, and most of those girls was like connected to the dudes that was on the show. So I know that that is something that they did, you know, like that they were like doing as a part of, like, oh yeah, an opportunity to get on the show, and girls was like falling for it. I was the only one with a contract. Those girls was just on the show because they was fucking whoever, you know, and that was just how it was. So, you know, it is what it is. But Anton, no.
Yeah, I had no clue what I was getting into. She was just like, Kyla was like, Tasha, I wish you had to call me. You called me about everything else. I said, you're right. I don't follow YouTubers. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, like,
that's the problem. You don't follow YouTubers, but you had one of the biggest controversies from a YouTuber available at that moment, to the point we're in March. We're halfway through March. This shit happened in January. We still talking about this shit. The storylines from January, my nigga. This is like the third fucking Anton show in a row. Like, what are we doing out here? Yeah, shout out to Random University. But it's like, come on, man. Come on, like, you should have done your research. This would have been super viral. You missed your moment. Anton is not coming back for a second round of gaslighting. I don't think Anton has enough gaslighting in the tank to try to pull that off with all the research that you could do over the period of time before the next interview. Hey, yeah, Anton's not going for a round 2. That's like Anton calling into my show. It ain't gonna happen. Like, come on, man.
I'm thinking, okay, it's just Corey Holcomb. I didn't know he had all these damn layers. And I'm like, oh, Yusuf. Oh man, I probably wouldn't have allowed him to sit down.
Yeah, he's talked so much shit about
to be lied to. I don't care if you're an unlikable person. You could be controversial, but the moment you start lying and selling illusions, I don't like that. This is an authentic audience. They can tell when you're full of shit.
This is career suicide for anybody on YouTube. Once you get out here and you start lying through your teeth and it gets proven that you are a habitual liar, a narcissistic gaslighter, it's over for you in any of your rhetoric. All that bullshit he's been getting off for years is done. It can take like 30 years to build up a pristine reputation and 10 seconds to lose it. So it's like, come on, man. Anton, where's this nigga from?
And then I'm like, why am I don't debate people. Why would I debate you on my own show? Like, I'm a fucking wife. I cater to my nigga. I believe this is what the fuck I believe. Why should I have to? And then he starts preaching the Bible. And I'm like, what the fuck? If you I just didn't get it. Like, I'm just like, why are we? And my husband was like,
the lady before me, she was so right. He was just using you. Like, he likes to make viral moments. So he was hoping that if you debated him back, that would blow up. You know what I mean? And then he...
Yo, chat, get these likes up. These likes are rather dusty.
Would be like, oh, me and Tasha K got into it about this. You know what I'm saying? He will be able to use that. That's just another way to get his name out there. Like, that's how he thinks. He's always looking for, a moment to shine. That's just...
She's absolutely right about that. If Tasha K had dropped that interview on YouTube, which she said she's not going to do it anymore, Anton would have reacted to that instantly and had his minions trying to milk that for every dollar that he can get out of that interview.
Kind of, that's kind of his thing. So he would say extreme shit that he don't even believe just to, that's just what it was, so... Just knowing him, I don't believe nothing about no Micca. Like, I don't believe that shit. I need to see it. I need to see it for myself because I just don't believe that he got access to people like that. He's just a fraud, like the girl said before me. Beautifully brown. She was exactly right. So, yeah, I just wanted to tell you that. I was just like, I couldn't even watch the show because I can't stand him that way.
So, listen, I apologize and I hate that. Because I don't ever have people on my platform that I don't know that will offend y'all. Like, I don't let nobody like offend y'all or talk shit to y'all. So when I was done with the interview, I was like, ain't nobody gonna fucking believe this nigga. I literally said, ain't nobody. I didn't think about it. But then when you really think about the power of words and how he sat up there so confident and said the things that he said, I was just like, who told you that the LGBTQ can't raise kids? I tell them all the time they need to have kids with each other. I feel like they would love more than what you see how most of the kids that are getting abused is getting abused in heterosexual households. So how the fuck you gonna tell me that the LGBTQ can't love? They will know how to love more because they're gonna be able to love based off of the love that they didn't properly get. So they're gonna pour it into the show. Who the fuck are you, bro? Yeah. Well, most of 90% of the kids that come out of households come out of heterosexual fucking households. Get the fuck up out of here with that shit.
Come on, Tasha. That's not fair. There's way more heterosexual relationships and people that have kids. What the hell? How do gay people even have kids? They're gay. What are they doing? I'm confused with this portion, but I'm going to leave this alone because YouTube guidelines are sensitive.
And somebody did say that, he always say he don't have children out of wedlock. Someone said he has a son with that he disowned with a girl. Like, he just disowned the son. He's not connected to the son.
Now, who's saying this? Is this Tawana?
It's a total fabrication.
You guys really thought Anton was really the new Tommy Sotomayor. He's not that much. He's not copying Tommy that much. He's not copying that Tommy that much where he has this fucking phantom son that he's not taking care of. It's not.
He always say he don't have children out of wedlock.
That's Tommy Sotomayor's storyline. I don't know if that's true, but that's what people always say. Like, he has this son that he's not taking care of. I don't know if this is true. I'm not putting allegations on folks. That's just the storyline for Tommy Sotomayor. I don't know that to be Anton's storyline. I don't know where this came from. He has this child. Like, what?
Heterosexual fucking households. Get the fuck up out of here with that shit.
You know, and then somebody did say that, you know, he always say he don't have children out of wedlock. Someone said he has a son with that he disowned with a girl. Like, he just disowned the son. He's not connected to the son. But the son is like a grown man. Like,
yo, where did she get that from? Where did she get that from? Shout out to Todd French with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
LOL. So Tasha K basically got Tasha K'd. The irony. Yikes.
now he had a son when he was younger. So a lot of people
Don't let me have that son, because I'll put him on the show.
Yeah, they said somebody digged up something, so we got to find out who this son is. But they say
he doesn't have a son. This is some bullshit, man. This is the type of shit that will get you a lawsuit. Like, stop it, man. You get some defamation. Stop it, man. Don't be making up no.
He do have a son out of wedlock, but he tries to. That's his whole claim to fame. I don't have no kids out of wedlock. I've been with my wife. She was a virgin when I met her. Blah blah blah. But people said that he do have a son.
Mm-hmm. Virgin. Okay.
That's what he said. She was a virgin when he met her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So he was her first and only. That's what he always used to brag about that.
I've only been with like one or two people. Bitch. Anyway, thank you, Tawana. I appreciate that. Because, what's up? What's up? Because y'all put your hand up if y'all want to say something, and we're going to move.
Tawana, put your hand down when you're done, boo, so we can keep it.
I didn't even know he triggered that.
I was going to say, I told y'all Micca was lying. That girl ain't look you in your eyes not one damn time. When you ask Flamin, did he steal the snack? What the first thing he do? Look at the floor. He won't look at you. None of that. I told y'all, that's habits that we keep as adults. Even as adults, we do those same habits that we do as a damn kid. That man lost me when he said you smell good, because what the fuck you mean she smell good? You know she smell good. She put on goddamn 32 different oils a day. Why the fuck you need to make an announcement? Like, what they saying? Where was Shaq?
I think he wanted, right. Shaq was upstairs. Shaq would have knocked that nigga the fuck out.
That man somewhere smelling his shirt right now. He ain't washed that shirt since he hugged you.
I don't understand like how he talking about, I ain't know you was married. I was prepared to come here and flirt with you today. Who says that, sir?
In front of their
wife. And I look back at her, she's just like, I'm like, she getting hit by the frame. I'm telling you. She getting hit. She getting her Fallon on right now. Y'all know Fallon Peanut? She getting her Fallon Peanut on right now. She ain't worried about Anton little dick ass. She ain't worried. She ain't motherfucking.
Plot twist his wife a down low lesbian because plot twist. I don't know. I ain't saying it. I'm just saying, like, he ain't taking care of home. He don't live with her. How's she getting satisfied?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think she just, I don't know. He tried to make it seem like it was his daughter. His daughter is a gorgeous little girl. And I hate that she got thrown in that. And I'm so glad, over the years, like I think I've only had like 2 people probably try to come for my kids or whatnot. T.S. Manhands and I can't think of who else. But for the most part, that was it. But yeah, Charlotte, that's what I was like. Check upstairs. I was sounding like Clarissa. Check upstairs. He was upstairs. Beth, what's up, boo?
Hey, I just wanted to say real quick, Tawana, I think you're putting yourself in Micca's shoes. Micca fucked that nigga, okay? You may not have, but she did. No. And I just had to come back and say that because I appreciate you trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because he's ugly and this and that and the other and you can't see it, but you're seeing yourself not doing that. But she definitely did.
I don't know her. It was more about just I know how he is.
Right, and I get that. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I appreciate it, but yeah, she did it. You may not have, and I believe you.
Appreciate the compassion and the empathy.
Yeah, I appreciate the compassion. But she did that.
She fucked that nigga like for real.
Yeah, too many.
It's open season out
Y'all funny. Okay, I believe it.
Too much proof. That's right. Miss Muhammad, what's up, boo? I know damn well you ain't buy tickets to the brunch and your ass gonna be at a New Edition concert the very next day. You know you getting fucked up, right? Because we got.
I love you.
And I love you. Party. I just know you better show up on our live when it's there and you ain't got into no goddamn DUI accident, nothing, none of that shit. Partying like that. What you think you 21? Fuck.
No, listen. I had came from Costa Rica. And I didn't realize the New Edition concert was the next day until my girlfriend was like, remember, we got the suite. I'm like, when is it?
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
How did this get in here? Is it done? Are they done talking about the main topic? Because if we're talking about this, then you got to go to TashaKLive.com for the rest of this, because apparently that's where this is.
I said, oh, shit, it's Tasha's birthday. Oops. Well, my husband was like, go ahead and get the tickets. I got the tickets. I'm cool. I got a room. I'm going to sleep it off. Drive back in the morning. But what I wanted to say about that bitch ass nigga Anton.
There you go.
The reason he said you smell good and he kept complimenting you, he was just trying to disarm you. So you wouldn't read his fuck ass for Phil. That's number one.
It's facts.
Like, how do you disarm a person? By complimenting them.
It's facts.
Not even.
I took it as disrespect.
That's true. But in his mind, he probably thought he was complimenting you. But Micca also lied because she said that she really didn't know the wife, that she would see her around. But Anton said that they were friends.
They're not.
I was like, huh? I'm like, I watched both of them. I didn't watch all of Anton's interview because he just started irritating my life. I had to turn him off. But another thing is Voodoo Doll called it. She said Anton was going to go on a tour, try to get on everybody's platform so his name can get out there and he can get more followers. And she was like, was like, don't let that fuck ass nigga on your platform.
Right.
Because he's just a fuck ass bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, she's revised. She was acting like it's all disrespectful now, but that's based on, I think it's based on the backlash, based on the commentary from various folks, including myself. I don't think it was because she didn't act like it was disrespect in the moment. In the moment, she kind of just took it in stride. Maybe she did take it as disrespect, but she didn't. It wasn't outwardly visible that she felt or appeared disrespected in any way or form. So
it ain't gonna hit YouTube. It won't see the light of day.
Thank you. Please don't give him no clout.
Mika's gonna go out there.
He gonna be so mad. He gonna be so mad because that's what he wants so bad.
And we made that nigga pay for his own flights.
Oh shit.
Because he was like, we only fly Delta. I said, well, the Frontiers is coming in. You can get first class on Frontier. The front seats is $69 a seat. You get the board early. I said, well, then we can't do the interview then because we're not flying you past that. We flew Tamir Rice's mom, first class Delta, and her team. We're not flying you. Who the fuck you think you is? Nigga, you a YouTuber. He put his ass on him and his wife in security on their own Delta first class. I didn't lose a damn, and I made money off of the goddamn interview coming over here. Shit.
I have one question for Tasha K, though. She speaks about YouTubers as if they're in a different class. What is Tasha K? Isn't Tasha K a YouTuber? She has her website, but so does Anton Daniels at AntonDaniels.com. I have not ever been to that website once in my life. He always says, I'm Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com, and we're like, nigga,
you gotta go. The fuck is wrong with you?
Who the fuck has ever been to AntonDaniels.com? But other than that, she does the same shit. So I'm very confused.
It won't see the light of day. I'm gonna do his ass like I did Storm. Storm's interview never hit YouTube. To this day, it's been 5 years. Listen, Deoncia, what's up, baby?
Hey, I got a question, and the winos don't get mad. I just got a question about this perfume thing. So when he had said that you smell good, and then the wife said you smell good also, that happened to me But the husband came, said it, and the wife was right there. But they said that they wanted to know the perfume so that he could buy it for his wife. And listening to you, I'm wondering, I thought that was a good thing. Is that bad, Tasha? Can you explain that to me?
They could have asked what the name of the perfume was. His wife was just there.
Okay.
Like
I was just curious.
Right? Like on the couch. And she was like this the whole time. We made it to you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm disappointed as a Black woman. I said, now I'm a submissive wife, but this is different. Are you held hostage? Speak now. I can save you. I'll tell you how she look.
We made it to you.
That's exactly what she said. Look at the community wall. I'm gonna post his wife. And she about 4 more inches taller than him too.
What?
Tasha, you were just making her day talking about them Gucci shoes. You was making her day. I'm sure of it.
Like she in here, she ain't missing no meal. She got on Gucci shoes, Gucci stockings. Probably like we're going to Tasha K. Get your best. Don't come up in here looking any kind of way. Bitch, I had on Fashion Over that day. The fuck?
Wait. Rita said that. Wait, hold up. Let me read this again because I got to make sure I read this correctly. Rita didn't say that she smelled good. She said that Tasha smelled delicious. That's a bit different, but that's just me. Wow. Rita said that. Rita wanted them cheeks. People keep saying that Rita goes both ways and they're a bunch of swingers and they're doing X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, yeah, I missed that, man. I definitely missed that. She said she smelled delicious. What the hell is going on with these two? Christian? They should just drop the Christian shit. They should just go out as hardcore red pillars and just drop the Christian grift at this point because it's killing them right now. Like it's holding them back. Like, what are we doing out here?
And I sent that dress back.
We made it to you.
I said, Jason, I don't like this dress. Send it back. I ain't gonna wear it no more. Hold on, I'm about to. These pictures are.
Is somebody hand up?
No, nobody's hand up. Go ahead and say something.
I didn't know he was short though.
He's very short. Oh shit, I gotta go way back.
Very short. Yo, they make him more miniature every time they speak about him.
Yeah. I just wanted to. Yeah. I just wanted to say, did y'all see my popcorn ceilings, y'all?
They are not popcorn.
I get some right. They textured. Somebody told me that. But I just wanted to come back on that because if I get some money, I'm moving.
Why are people like this? I never noticed my popcorn. Yeah, his shit. I posted her.
Okay, so she posted her wife, or his wife, Anton's wife.
Damn, she tall as shit.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all say this, boy. Is she beautiful?
She's gorgeous.
I don't know if she's tall as shit or as Anton. Anton is 5'8". Yo, they keep making him sound like he's 5'4", 5'5", or something. Like, Jesus Christ. He's the same height as academics. He said his wife is 4 inches taller than him. They make his wife sound like a giant or some shit. Yeah, that's crazy. Now, we got to speak about some things because some folks have been butchering the coverage of this, sprinkling in tall tales and fabrications to try to add to the story. And I'm like, well, you're taking away from the story because this is not credible sources or credible information pertaining to Anton Daniels. So we got to watch out for certain clout chasing demons that are covering this because they're making up shit. So we don't want to react to anything. Like even when I reacted to, I'm not calling Platinum Elite a clout chasing demon. He's not in this category, but he did say that he was copyright. He got hit with a copyright strike from Anton Daniels, and I don't know if he ever substantiated that. I don't know if he ever showed proof of the copyright strike. Confidence Creator was hit by Micca with 2 copyright strikes. He showed both of them in his video. He showed what it was for, what the music, it pertained to the music, and all the details. I don't know if we ever got the details from Platinum Elite with that copyright strike. Now, we do know that Anton Daniels said that he is suing or gonna sue, or he will sue, would sue, can sue. I don't know if he actually said he's going through with the suit, but what's his name? GOAT Debaters, Taz Exclusives. So he said he's gonna sue Taz, but I'm like, bro, you haven't even sued Corey yet. You said you were gonna do, you were basically intimating to or suggesting that you were gonna sue Corey, or something was, happening behind the scenes because of what he did to your daughter. You haven't sued Corey. You haven't taken any legal action when it comes to Corey. So you're gonna sue Taz for insinuating that you guys might be swingers and Rita goes both ways and blah blah blah. Because Taz did put a AI thumbnail, but he was asking a question. He wasn't stamping it like that. He wasn't saying for sure that this is what happened. Now, we do need some folks to substantiate their claims, because I don't know if I should do this right now, actually, because we got to get into some shit. We definitely got to get into some shit, chat. Hold up. That's the end of that show. That's the end of that stream. But we also have some things to cover. Where is this shit? God damn it. Let me get y'all with some menu screen music, because this is bad.